super stupendous students. I'm Alex Hoslick.
I'm Miley Bowers.
Und ich heiße Antje Hipkins.
Whoa. We all don't speak German here.
Oh, I'm sorry, MT.
And you're watching a very special episode of Crash Course, Student Edition.
Okay, time for the intro.
We're here to talk to you today about the bombing of Dresden.
Now, most of you are probably sitting in Mr. Hoskins' class like, what the heck, Mr. Hoskins? How do we not learn about one of the most destructive bombings of World War II?
To start off, the city of Dresden is in eastern Germany.
This city was considered as one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Dresden is famous for making porcelain.
When and why this bombing happened.
Good idea. On February 11th, the Allies met up to talk about post-war issues. Because, see, at this time, the Axis powers were going to lose.
Oh yeah, Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin were part of the big three, right?
Yeah, they were. The three met to discuss how they were going to handle Germany and all the other Axis powers after the war.
See, by then the Allies were in control of the air in Europe. The Red Army had captured East Eurasia and reached the Oder River.
They decided to continue the bombing raids to assist the Soviets in their efforts of invading Germany.
They dropped thousands of bombs daily throughout Germany just to kill loads of civilians.
Guys, even I'm getting lost here. I think we need to backtrack to Dresden before the bombings happened.
Good point. Let's go a bit slower. As we said before, Dresden is located in eastern Germany, which is the capital of Saxony, which is one of the 16 provinces in the country.
This city was considered to be one of the most beautiful cities in the world due to the rich cultural history and the beautiful architecture.
In fact, the city was even nicknamed Florence of the Alps, and therefore compared to the beautiful city of Italy.
February 13th through the 15th, 1945.
Hundreds of Royal Air Force bombers descended onto Dresden in two separate waves, and they called this Operation Thundercloud.
They dropped lethal cargo indiscriminately. 800 British and American bombers participated and dropped 2,700 tons of bombs.
The air conditions that night were very windy and dry. The wind helped blow up the flames enormously, ensnaring tens of thousands of people.
A firestorm raged across the city, generating hurricane-force winds and temperatures near 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Civilians sheltering in basements suffocated as the city above them was consumed by flames, killing up to 25,000 people.
This town had never been attacked before, and was therefore a great target because it had no idea how to defend itself or retaliate against the enemy.
The Allies claimed that the bombing of Dresden was necessary for winning the war, stating that disrupting important lines of communications would have hindered the Soviets' attack against Britain and the others.
Simply put, the bombing of Dresden had no military strategy behind it, and it was essentially just to get back at Germany for what Hitler and his forces had done to the world over the course of the war.
The thing is, not only did the flames kill thousands of civilians, many of the bombers died as well.
Due to winning the war, the Allies were never held accountable for the crimes that they had committed against innocent German towns.
Okay, but you guys, let's get away from all the gloomy facts. I think it's time to open the mail.
OMG! This looks like a real letter from Dresden. It's in some weird German dialect.
Don't worry, you guys. I can totally translate this. Okay, so it talks about a man named Victor Gregg, and he was an English war prisoner, and he was also stuck in Dresden at the time. So he and his friend, who were both stuck in the jail, they both heard sirens sounded every night, and no one thought that Dresden was actually under attack. So since the city was not a military town, there were no defenses or searchlights or anything. So the first thing the bombers did was drop phosphorus flares onto the city, and everyone who got hit with a flare went up in a ball of fire. And he tried to save his friend, but he got trapped under a pile of rubble. He will never forget the fire that burned up not just his city, but his soul. Mit Liebe von Victor Gregg.
Wow, that was amazing. But wasn't that supposed to cheer us up? I think we're gonna need a little bit more upbeat topic than that.
Did that help at all?
A little, honestly. Well, now that we know how Dresden was destroyed, how was it rebuilt?
The rebuilding of Dresden started in 1945 and lasted until 2015.
Volunteers spent years cleaning up the rubble by hand and carting it away.
They tried to keep the city somewhat of a jewel like it was.
Two of the famous structures were rebuilt to the original, the Zwinger Palace and the Semper Opera House. Dresden's tourist rate has increased 4.6% since 2015.
Beginning in 1990 with German reunification, Dresden has re-emerged as a cultural and political center in the eastern part of the nation.
Even the economy is booming. No pun intended.
Its economy is one of the most developed and the most effective in all of Eastern Germany. The state was able to raise its GDP per capita to 31,000 euros.
Wow, that's incredible.
It really is.
The Dresden bombing might not be the most well-known event in history, but it still is important.
This just comes to show the strength a city can have, being able to bounce back from anything.
In this episode of Crash Course Student Edition, we would like to thank Mr. Hoskins for the super cool project. Shout out to Miley Bowers for the glitter and all of Hoskins' third period for being a great audience. Have a great finals week and good luck.
Bloopers. They're pretty bomb.
Does the camera look crooked? Okay. Oh. Hi. Oh.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Oh, it's
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Hundreds of Royal Air Force bombers participated.
done. Stop! Okay, come on. To assist the Soviets in their efforts to invade Germany.
No, okay.
1, 2, 3. The
I'm
Allies.
scratching my neck. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, gotta get us back.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, super stupid.
No. The Allies began. 1, 2, 3. Calm yourselves. 1, 2.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Okay, and bombers participated and dropped 2,700 tons of bombs.